Says it on the note.
Go inside your note, thank you. If you don't have it in your note, maybe you go to your portal and let us discuss about the test, because I do not like our score at all. So we need to discuss about it so that we will improve what we are about to do next. So let's start with Daudu. Don't worry, in the next coming test you will do that, okay? I saw your test in my WhatsApp, so don't worry about this one, okay? But let's do this discussion, then later I'll give you another one, okay? Daudu, are you hearing me?
Sir, she has a problem with her speaker.
But if she's hearing me, tell her to wave me. If you are hearing me, just wave. Daudu, if you are hearing me, just wave. Then I will know that you are hearing. So, okay. Let's move on. Number one. Who want to read question one for us?
Sir,
Okay, Ibitoye, let's hear question one.
Sir,
calculate the volume of
keyboard length 2.5, breadth 8.3, height 5.5.
Thank you.
Answer in 2 decimal places.
Good. The volume of a keyboard, length 2.5, breadth 8.3, height 5.5. The answer to 2 decimal places. Idris, what is the answer? What answer?
Sir,
Yes.
I chose C.
C. Now, can you take your note and do your rough work now? As you are doing your own, I am doing my own. You will see if you have made mistake, then you will see why you should not be rushing during your test paper. If you have to calculate the volume of a cube, it is going to be what? Who want to give me the formula? Length times breadth times height. So let's multiply it. Let's multiply. As you are doing your own, I'm doing my own. Don't think I am. You can see my paper and my biro. So if you get your answer, tell me the raw answer first. Not that you tell me the approximate answer. All the answer first. Then we'll not tell you how we get it to that, your answer. If you are finished, you can tell me.
Sir, please, what's the question?
No, question one of our test. The volume of a keyboard length 2.4, 2.5, height 5.5, breadth 8.3.
Yes, very irresponsible.
Somebody is giving me an answer. He said 100 and what?
114.125.
125. God bless you. If you work it well, Idris, degree, the answer is 114.125. And the question said to 2. No.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to the question.
Sir, that's what he first gave me.
Yes.
Decimal places.
2 decimal places. Remember that when your number, you count the first 2 numbers after the decimal point. The next number will be, you have to approximate. Do you see the mistake now?
Yes.
Pass that, what do we call it? Post to me now.
Okay. Nabil is not even online yet.
Who is the host now?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Henry, sir.
It's not Mr. Henry.
Sir, it's TBC the Bill College.
Okay.
But there are 2 TBC the College.
So, sir, there are 2 TBC the Bill College.
There are 2. Don't worry about that, but you can hear me clearly.
Enjoy your class.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. So if you do the decimal point, that is where we have problem. Some of us now rush to C because the final answer is 114.125. Please always read your question to the last. If you look at the question, it says to 2 decimal place. That's why the answer there is what? Who want to tell us now? A. Because when you have 4.1. God bless you. Number 2, Ibitoye, read question 2 for us.
Which one has the smaller volume among the actual volume among these?
Idowu, are you Ibitoye? Idowu, are you Ibitoye?
Which one has the smaller volume among the 2 keyboards?
Okay.
6 centimeter times 5.5 centimeter times 4 centimeter centimeter, and the
Okay.
other one is B. B is 8
8
centimeter times 4
centimeter.
centimeter times 4
Right.
centimeter.
Uncle Victor, can you explain that number 2 for us? Uncle Victor,
Sir.
can you explain number 2 for us? We are waiting. Okay, Ibitoye, explain it yourself. Let's see. Auntie Ibitoye, the question number 2. He said, which one has the smallest volume among those two keyboards? So what do you think we can do? We will first get the volume of A. Who want to tell me the answer volume of A? What's the volume of A? The total volume of A. Hmm?
132.
God bless you. Then what about the volume of B?
The volume of
B.
is
The B.
128.
100 and
No.
no. 8 times 4, 36.
Is 8 times 4 times 4. 8 times,
154.
it is 128.
Oh, yes.
That is where some of us maybe say, our multiplication table, we must try as much as possible to set it right. Please. That is where, because when I was seeing some people missing number 2, I was annoyed with everybody. The first one is 132 centimeter cube. The second one is 128 centimeter cube. Which one is the smallest?
Sir, B.
B, that is, what is going to be our answer now? Our answer is B, cube
B, yes.
B. Are we okay with that, please?
Open the window.
Our question is the last test question, test 3. Naima, test 3 question.
So what is the question?
Your Potter. I'm coming.
So I can't.
Now, what do you say? Number 3. Can we go to number 3? Afolabi,
Yes, sir.
can you read the question 3 for us?
Sir, I can't see on the portal.
But you said you have it in your note already.
No, I said I have it on the portal. I can't access the portal.
You can't go to the portal of volume of keyboard test again. You go to volume of the keyboard or the cube. You will see the question there.
Volume of solid.
Huh? Have you seen that?
So is it volume OBJ?
Yes.
It's a volume.
Huh? Please, everybody go back to your portal. You will see the question we are talking about.
A cube of a box is 4 centimeters wide. Calculate the number of cubes in the container's 768 meter volume.
Yeah, 768 meter cube. So what do you do to that, Uncle? How do you do that?
So, because a cube, all of the sides are 4, you do 4 times 4 times 4, which is...
The first thing is that since we know that a cube is what?
4 centimeters.
No, what is it?
Like,
You see, let us always start our answer with the formula.
equal size.
Sometimes if you start your answer with the formula, that understanding will come in. Or are you getting me? When you say volume of a cube, what is the volume of a cube? S cube or L cube. Length times length times length. Am I clear with that? So, and which one of the length is 4? And they said a cube of bus is 4 meters wide. What is the number? We are not looking for the length of the, we are not looking for one of the side of the cube. We are looking for how many cube can be gathered together to make 4, 6, 8. What are we going to do? I want another, yes. What do you think we are going to do together?
To me.
Yeah, talk for me. What are you doing? What are you going to do?
You do 4
Mm-hmm.
4 times 4 times 4. That will give us 64.
God bless
then
you.
Do 768 divided by 64. That will give us 12.
God bless you, my dear. I want Damife. Do you understand what Tofumi has explained to us in number 3 now? Before you can talk about the total number of cube in that container, you have to know one. And one of the side of the cube is 4. So, and since you know that volume of a cube is 4 times 4 times 4, you now divide. Question on number 3. So the final answer there is what?
12.
12. God bless. That is correct. Thank you, Tofumi. Thank you. And I think one of the problems we have during our test is that some of us rush the question. Even Tofumi that is answering this question has scored 50%. Please, next test, I don't want you to rush. That's why I have given enough time that day. So please. Now, number 4. Should I read number? Ezel. Can you read question 4? Ezel. I don't want us to waste much time. Who want to read question 4? Alimat. Can you hear us? Can you hear are you in the class with us? Some people are not ready to talk today. Afolabi, let's go to question 4.
Yes, sir.
So can I go and use my
All right, you have permission granted.
How many liters of water does a 3 meter by 4 meter by 5 meter tank hold?
God bless you. You know, remember before the test that day, we mentioned something like that. How many liters of water does a 3 by 4 by 5 can hold? And I've told you, when you are dealing with a question like this, the first thing is to understand what types of shape of tank we are talking about. Who want to tell me the type of shape of tanks we are talking about now?
cylinder, sir.
Cylinder? Cuboid. I think that is Oreoluwa. Cuboid is the one we are talking about. And in a cuboid, we already know it's going to be length times breadth times height. Adegoke, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So what is going to be the length times breadth times height there?
3 times 4, 12, 12 times 5, 60.
Which is 60. Now let's see where some people make mistake. In the answer, we have 60,000.
So,
we have 6,000. We have 600,000. We have 60. Now let me tell you, when we are talking about liter, how many liter make one? You know, we talk about that the other time.
Yes.
That when we are talking about liter, we are talking of 1 is equal to 1,000
milliliters.
So what is going to be the final answer there?
60,000. 60,000 liters.
60,000. Some people now pick D, 60 liters. 60 liters is wrong. That means you have not multiplied by what? Thousands of that liter. Are we okay, everybody? I am going to in the next test when I'm going to surprise you. So that's why I'm trying to explain everything one by one today. So please let us take note of that question 4. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
God bless you. Now, Oreoluwa. Oreoluwa.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you 0 in your test. Do you know why?
Why, sir?
God bless you. Afolabi.
Yes, sir.
You will be my judge. The last test, Orelua was talking to a math teacher, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I will not call, if you deny it, I will call another person. Orelua, is that true, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
For saying the truth, I will not remove your mark again. So God, next time, don't do that for me, okay?
Okay, sir.
God bless you. Thank you, Afolabi, for that good, because it is good to say the truth. The truth shall set us free. So the truth has set Orelua free. Next one, please. I won't tolerate that. Thank you very much. Now, let's go, Orelua, question 5. Read question 5 for us.
So I don't think he's in the meeting.
I don't have the questions with me.
It's in your portal. The question we are treating, everybody, I have said it before. I have set it as an assignment that don't go to volume of objective. Go to volume of Q. You will see it, practice it, and we will discuss it today. The last test we did on Friday. So if you don't know how to copy it today, please go there. Just listen to our discussion. Are we okay? Jubri, number 5.
Right.
Jubri, number 5. Jubri, are you with us?
But can I say it because I got it wrong?
Okay. Anika.
Sound to say.
No, please, you told me wait for let me yes. Olayinka, are you in the class? Some of us are yes. Some of us are dodging the class. Victor, are you with your question now?
No,
Victor,
sir.
no. I want everybody to go to their portal again. I'm repeating. Copy the question out. Study it the way we are doing now.
Sir.
Yes.
I cannot read the questions again.
You will see it on inside your portal. Volume of Q.
Alright, just
you
go
have
to your
press
Okay.
view task.
Ibitoye, question 5, please.
Go to volumes of solid.
Then press view assessment.
Ibitoye, question
Measured
5. Please, let's listen to Ibitoye. All of us. Let's listen to Auntie Ibitoye. Yes.
A flat measured 7.5 by 4 meter times 12 millimeter of rainfalls on the roof. Find the value of the water on the roof.
That's why I took time.
Now,
Laptop was configured.
what will you do first? The question is 7.5 meter, 4 meter, then 12 millimeter. To me, if I were you, I first of all look at the objective answer. Since the answer is talking on meter, what we are going to change the millimeter into what? Meter. So how many millimeter make 1 meter? Somebody.
100.
Huh?
100.
That make 1 meter.
What do you call it, Bitoye? 1,000 millimeter make 1 meter. Thank you very much. So here now, we'll now take 12 millimeter to meter. What will it give us? Somebody?
12,000.
Ayo, maybe I'm
Back.
12
millimeters.
It will give us 0. What?
0.012. 0.012.
If you call 12 again, I will slap you. And I will sue you to my court. 25 years. It is 0.012. I've told you they are not old number again. They are what? Decimal point. So you don't call it together, okay? Thank you very much. So 12 millimeter meter will give us 0.012. God bless you. Now, everybody, multiply it in your own and tell me the final answer.
So I just came.
0.36.
We are in number 5, Jibri. We are in number 5 already. Okay.
The answer is 0.36.
Problem. That is C. 0.36. And all of us, we are already seeing why we miss most of these questions in our test. We must read our question twice. The first time to read for understanding, then the second time to read for solving. When you now solve it, you think again before you pick your letters. Thank you very much. Because next test, anybody that scored less than 40% will pay sum of $250,000. I'm dealing with dollars. Yes, I'm dealing with dollars. Number
So,
6.
do you know how much that is in Naira?
No. I want to be dealing with dollars. Let's go to number 6. Afolabi, question 6.
Find the mean of the following mass: 3 kilograms, 2
Yes.
kilograms,
God
7
bless you.
kilograms,
Yes.
3 kilograms,
Yes.
4 kilograms, and
Yes.
6 kilograms.
Afolabi, can you explain what's the meaning of mean to us?
The mean is the average of a set of
Oh,
numbers.
see me, I'm clapping for you. God bless you. Now, if you say mean is an average divided by the total number, so what is the total number? How do you now work the number 6, Afolabi? How do you work that number 6 to give
So
you?
you do all of the masses, you add all the masses together and divide them.
And divided by the okay.
the amount of masses there are.
How many masses? How many masses do we have?
25.
We have 6 masses,
God
and,
bless you.
and the total mass is
Is what?
25 kilograms. So you'll now do 25 kilograms divided by 6, which equals 4 over 1/6 kilograms.
So our
So that
letter
would be
there
A.
is letter A. God bless you.
A.
Afolabi, but you did that. You did not score 70 or 80 this time around. You scored 60. Next test, if you score that, your money will increase to 500,000 pounds. So let's look at any question in number 1 to 6. Let's start there. And anybody, if you have question 1 to 6 that you don't understand when we are explaining, let me see your hands up. Then let's.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, before we move on. Number 3. Who called number 3?
Excel.
I do not see your face. I won't answer you. If you want to ask me a question, let me see your face so that I will know you are in my class. Thank you, Ezel. Now let's look at number 3 again. A cube of a box is 4 centimeters wide. Calculate the number of cubes in a container. Let's look at it. I want to give everybody one assignment now. If you look at St. Louis sugar, tell mommy to buy St. Louis sugar for you today. By next class, you must tell me how many cubes in a St. Louis sugar. Are we okay now? And don't touch it. When we resume, you bring the St. Louis sugar for me. I will eat it.
So I don't have it here.
So now that is the great one of the beautiful example I want you to see. The cube in that St. Louis sugar. Let's assume that St. Louis sugar is 768. We want to know how many cubes is in that box. So what we need to do, since we know that one of the cube is 4 meters or 4 centimeters, we multiply it how many times? Ezel, how many times?
4.
How many times, Ezel? What is the volume for a cube?
L
in how many? L in how many places?
3.
L cube. That means L times L times L. Are we okay? Today, if you have a cube, a packet of that cube sugar, measure the length, multiply it 3 times, you'll be able to know the total number of the cube. Okay? So please, since we know that 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, we now divide that 64 with the total number of that container. And that container there is what? 768. 768 divided by 64. If you use your long division, your total answer is 12. So when you have 12, that means we are saying that each volume of a cube, which is 64, we have 12 of that cube inside that container. Ezel, question, do you understand that explanation?
Sir.
Yes, Victor, what's the question?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Is there any question on that number 3 before we move out again?
No, sir.
Okay, God bless you. Then any question from 1 to 6 before we move on? Anybody?
No, sir.
No,
sir.
thank you. Yeah. Now, number 7. In our notes, I've given you the formula for area of trapezium.
Yes, it's
Yes, sir.
half
Jubril,
bracket
what
A.
is the Afolabi minus 5? Afolabi minus 5. And my Jubril, what is the area of trapezium? What's the
Half
formula?
bracket,
Uh-huh.
half bracket A plus B bracket close bracket H.
That H, it is a slanting height or a normal perpendicular height?
Normal perpendicular height.
God bless you. So what is wrong with us? Some of us miss that question. Since you know this half, then 4 plus 6, which is what? 10. 10 divided by 2 is what? 5.
5.
Then 5 times 3 is what?
15.
15.
If we now say,
15 is C and D.
good, clap for yourself for that question. 15, the C, did he have cube? Did he have square?
No.
The answer is D.
The answer is D. Because the C is 15 centimeter. There is no square. Don't rush to pick your answer. Please do not rush to pick your letters. If you look at C, the answer is 15. If you look at D, the answer is 15. But in C, there is no square. But in D, there is square. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Daudu, I will send the question to you with what your mommy, the WhatsApp your mommy used. That I will send the question to you with your mommy WhatsApp that you used yesterday. Okay? Now let's go to question number 8. Number 8. Adegoke, number 8, over to you. Adegoke, number 8. Adegoke, we are waiting for you. Number, yes.
Write down the value of 1 whole number 7 over 20 times 8 over 63 over 6 over 35.
God bless you. So do just do it. Let's see what you are. How do you solve it?
You start so you multiply it first.
Yes.
And then when you are done, you divide it by 6 over 35, and the answer will give you 36 over 1,235.
Do you know that?
That's how will give you
1 whole number. Anybody with any problem with that?
Oh, sir.
The answer is B, 1. If you cut very well, you will see that there is no problem. You can even do it without doing it separately. 27 over 20 times 8 over 63 times 35 over 6. Do you see it their way? And you cut it like 2 in 6, 3, 2 in 8, 4, 4 in 4, 1, 4 in 25, 5 in 5, 1, 5 in 35, 7, 7 in 7, 1, 7 in 63, 9, 9 in 9, 1, 9 in 27, 3. Is that correct? And 3 in 3 will give us 1. Are we okay with that? So please, let's do just the best way to pass my next test is this question we are treating today. You have to go and do more revision on the text question. That is why when you do more revision, the next test will help you out. Okay? We are in number 9. Number 9.
Sir, I have the questions now.
Okay, all right, thank you. Oh, yeah, let's see number 9. What do you do to number 9? Number 9.
Number 9, you find the number that you add to 1101 base 2 to give you 11000 base 2.
Okay, how do you do that? What will you do?
Hello?
Sir, you can minus 1101 minus 1100 base 2 to find your answer.
God bless you. What you only need to do is that the answer, which is 1100 minus 1101. Remember that when you are doing your negative question or your subtraction in base 2, 1, your answer must not be equal to 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
Then 2, anything you borrow from any must be turned to what? 2, not 10. I think the mistake some of us make is that when we borrow 1, we have 10. It is 2. Like if you
Says 2.
the final answer here is going to give us
C.
what? C.
1011 base 2. C.
1011 base 2.
Base 2.
C.
C. 1011 in base 2. God bless you. Thank you for that. Who is not hearing anything? Better mention your name so that we'll know if you are hearing us or not. Eze, is that you? Do you get the question to number 9 very well? Raise up your hand if you get it right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand it.
God bless you. Now, if you look at question 10, this man that is teaching you is very funny. Look at it. I said, your answer in index form. Some of us just look for LCM. Did I ask you to look for the solution of the? I said, your answer in index form. Please always read your question before you pick your letters. Options are very funny. All these options have 2-3 answers. But it is the question that will determine which one is the correct answer. Are we okay? Let's look at 24. Who want to give me the index form of 24? 24. Who is there? To give me the index form of 24.
2 is power 3.
2.
2 is power 2 times 5.
That person is talking for me. When we say index form, it must have a power. 2 raised power what?
2 is power 3. 2 is power 3 times 5.
Please, no.
The answer is B.
I'm not looking for it. See, this is why some of us miss it. I say, what is the index form of 24? Jubril, index form of 24. Index form. Write 24 in index form. What will you give you? 2 raised power?
24 index form. Sir,
Yes.
it will give me.
Please,
I'm waiting. You see, some of us are not reading our list.
2 raised to power 3 times 3.
2 raised power 3.
2 raised power 3 times 3. Please let us be reading our note every day. Now, what is the index form of 30? 30. Ibitoye, index form of 30.
2 times 3 times 5.
Yeah,
2 times
3 times 5.
So there is no power. Alimat, what is the index form of 45? Alimat. Kama, what is the index form of 45? Alimat is
3
not.
raised to the power of 2 times 5.
It is 3 raised to power 2 times 5.
Are you Kama? Both of you minus 10. Yeah, Shola and Ore minus 10%. 10% from your test. And I've minus it already. Let me show you. See it. Minus. Kama, what is the index form of 45?
3 times 5. 3 times 3 times 5.
You are wrong. Israel, what is the index form of 45? Israel. Go and be reading your note. Adewamiwa, what is the index form of 45? Adewamiwa, what is the index form of 45? I cannot see you. Say you are raising and I will not answer you. Adewamiwa, you are just coming in. Okay. Itoye. Oh, sorry. Damife. Damife, what is the index form of 45? Afolabi, answer. I'm not going to call you.
45.
Damife, what is the index form of 45?
45.
Huh?
I'm coming.
Index form of 45. Wow. I will catch a lot of you today. Minus 10%.
3 times 3 times 5.
You are wrong.
Is 3 raised to power 2. Wait.
It is 3 raised to power 2 times 5.
5.
If you say 3 times 3 times 5, you are correct. But when you say index form, it must be able to. The number that have the same number would be having its own power separate. It is 3 raised to power 2 times 5. Now, if we now look at these 3 numbers, we want to get the LCM of the 3 numbers. You will see that 2 raised to power 3 is the highest. So first of all, pick that. Then the next one is 3 raised to power 2. Then the last one is 5.
5.
So the answer there is what?
2 over 2 raised by 3 times 3 raised by 2 times 5.
God bless you.
So that will be B.
That will be B. That's number 10. B, please. Everybody, go back to that portal. Look at that question again. Study it with your notes. Next test, if it's called less than 60%, you will not smile. I will not smile with you. So this question is just a pattern of all the topics you've passed through or you have engaged yourself with. And that's why we are doing the revision and the correction to that topic. Now, we are both revision and correction. Next class, I will give you opportunity to ask me question on this. You will just see that different question will just come up and you will not be able, if you are not able to answer it, you won't like it. So ask any question now before we close this correction. Yes, question.
Sir, for number 1.
Yes.
The
The answer.
Sir, is it meant to be in meter cube?
What is the question? Is the question in centimeter?
Yes, centimeter.
Yes. God bless you. Thank you for that observation. The question is supposed to be in centimeter cube, but since the answer is in meter cube, and that means the mistake is from the 5.5. The 5.5 should be in meter, not in centimeter. Thank you for that observation. And the answer is A, not C, because the question is answer to 2 decimal places. C is 114.125, 3 decimal. While A is 114.132 decimal. Are we okay with that, please? Now, everybody open your
I have another question.
What is your question?
Sir, number 3.
Yes.
The 4 centimeter. Is it not meant to be in
Yes,
meter?
yes. It is meter, 4 meter. Because if it is in centimeter, you first need to take it to meter before you can solve it, Abi. But since the answer there is in meter, please, the 4 is 4 meter, not centimeter. 4 meter. Thank you. Any other one?
No,
sir.
God bless you. Now, can we open our textbook to page 166? Textbook to page
166.
Page 166. Everybody, just the remaining 2 minutes or 3 minutes, let's use it to do something for ourselves. Page 166.
I'm there.
Okay.
Page 166.
Yes.
I'm there.
Yes. Can we see?
Yeah.
Can we see the, what is it? 17.3. What is the topic?
17.3.
What is the topic?
Prison.
Okay.
Prison.
Afolabi, Olayinka, are you there? Oh, you are just coming on here. Sorry. Nabil.
Sir, he's muted.
Oh. Aneka,
Yes, sir.
can you read page 166, 17.3 for us?
Sir.
Huh? Aneka, you are not ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, you are ready. Let's hear you.
A prism is a solid whose cross-section are identical and parallel to the end faces. The cross-section of a solid shape is a slice through the solid, usually parallel to its base or end face.
God bless you, man. I will just make 2 points there, then we will say bye-bye to that. Number one, they say a prism is a solid whose cross-sections are identical and what? Parallel to the end faces. Thank God everybody have their. That is what I want you to study before we have the next class. Study that prism, look at those diagrams in your textbook. I will only ask questions when I come on.
Can you say it all over again?
I said that page 166, 17.3. Yes. A prism there is a solid whose cross-section are identical and parallel to each end. Now, before next class, I want you to study all the diagrams there, how they cut the shapes, and what type of shape is given to them, and how we can get solution to a prism. Are we okay with that?
Okay, sir.
God bless you. Did I have anybody ask me a question before I say bye-bye today? Anybody?
No, sir.
God bless you. Please, once again, go to your portal, get the volume of Q, copy that test 3 question, look at it from 1 to Z, and from A to Z. Let's understand each topic that is there, so that in the next coming test, the day I'm going to pronounce that, everybody will score better marks. Are we okay with that?
Okay, sir.
And I do not like some of us will just come to class, we will not say anything. It is not good. Ask questions, contribute your own aspect. Let us get on with each other. Ayovide, well done. Mojuro Nkeji, well done. Damife, go and read your notes. Okay?
Excuse
now,
me.
Daudu, tell mommy your speaker is not always good, but I will send the question through your mommy's day. Listen, you get it, okay? After this class, I will try and send it through my phone. God bless you. Afalabi, how are you doing? Congratulations. Alimat, always answer question in class. I wish everybody a very nice week. Bye-bye.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Don't do the mama.
I won't redeem you. Don't worry. I will give you your 10% back. Don't worry. So I'm forgiving you.
100%.
I think okay. Anything for us? Bye-bye. God bless you. Greet everybody. Greet mommy and daddy at home. Bye.
Bye.